What's up, everybody? This is Libra Gang Tarot. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. If you want a more personal, you can reach me at patreon.com/code with the cards. All right, this message is for Libra any placement. I gotta try to find this reading, so just give me 1 second. All right. What's up, y'all? It says, please come back. Where you been? Man, listen. Y'all know how I am. If I start to feel, what is it called, underappreciated, I will stop recording quick as hell. Y'all know, I've always been a person to say, like, I believe in laws. And people that be around me, they'll tell you, like, oh my God, like, she's so, like, you do too much. Like, that's what my kids will tell me all the time. Like, oh my God, you do too much when it comes to these laws in your manual. It's like, yes, I do. Because you're supposed to. But if I feel underappreciated, I will get the hell up out of there quick as hell. I will stop doing something quick as hell. I stop doing something in the middle of something. I quit a job. Hey, Stink. I will leave. And I may not be here for long. I'm just coming in to give the readings. Thanks, Stink. Now, if everyone wants to support, then yeah. But I refuse to be a part of people's karma. I've never understood that, how people will say, like, oh, you know, I don't want anything. I'm not asking for anything. Yada, yada. It's like, nope, you can't do that. You're not supposed to do that. I don't know what's wrong with this internet either. It's having a moment. So, let's see. Oh, they changed this little layout. This is cute. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here fighting with the internet. Okay. I don't know how to get it to work, but I guess I could use this for that. It's probably better that I don't really see all of the comments anyway, because I'll be getting distracted. And what's up, y'all? Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. Support, donate. Remember, it's your support that keeps this channel moving forward. All right, this is Libra Gang Tarot. Your other videos will be uploaded for members only and on Patreon. All right, let's see. All right, so I had You Came a Long Way. Y'all messages too for everything Empress. They were actually really powerful. I feel like somebody could have like air, fire, and water predominant like in their chart, but I'm getting like a lot of it was like a lot of mixture of different elements. All right, so I feel like somebody feels like they have like their chart or something like down packed, but I feel like there's like some small changes. I feel like you have a lot of water or something that's in your chart that you have to balance, all right? Or it could be Libra. It's whatever it is bicorporeal. So it has to do with, you know, like duality. So you know, Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer, Libra. I feel like if Cancer is bicorporeal, it seems like Capricorn should be too, but they say that they not, or they don't, but I don't believe that. So I do feel like maybe you are not aware of your Capricorn placements, but I do feel like somebody has Cap somewhere else in their chart too. Like you might have Cap like in a major placement, like Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, but I'm getting more like Uranus, Pluto, um, Neptune, maybe like MC. You could have it like in your fifth, sixth, or seventh house. It's something like that. It's something like that. So I definitely feel like this is kind of like the hold up for something. Cause I'm getting to like somebody is trying to. I feel like you're trying to move forward with something, but it's like as I'm trying to look at the energy, it almost look like it's not bombarded. You're not like you're not like overwhelmed because I feel like you like what you do, but I feel like you are overwhelmed in some capacity with like getting shit done. Does that make sense? It's like it's kind of like okay, so it's like the inevitable shit that you can't avoid. Like maybe you have something that you have to send out, like to like a attorney or stuff that you have to proofread. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you have to keep rereading and adding something to it so you can be done with it. But like maybe you keep getting interrupted in the process. Not like in a bad way. I feel like your day, somebody's day is like long as fuck. Yeah, see what I'm saying? So I feel like that's half of the reason for something. Cause I feel like there's a lot of opportunities that make it to you, but I feel like the opportunities can't seize themselves because you're like off to something else or you off onto a new journey or you off trying to figure something out or it's almost like, it's like if it's a business, it's like, I always say like it's like if you give a mouse a cookie, like you start the business, but then you got like all of this other shit in between. Like somebody could you could be buying a business that was already established. So like now you need all of the other pieces of the company or you could be a chef. It's like okay, so you got to buy all of the stuff to make whatever it is you're making, right? But you forget one ingredient. So like that holds up the whole thing. So you could be a content creator, like, okay, so you're like, all right, well, I can't create content until, like maybe you have a location or your hair or your nails is done. Or until you buy this or something legal. It's something like that. Like it's always a hold up. That's what I'm seeing though. The hangman to me is like something is constantly a hold up here. Like it's almost always a hold up. All right, let's see. Yeah. I feel like this whatever the hold up is, it has something to do with like something that has to do with spirituality. Because I feel like the more you're sitting and the more you're waiting, the more they're putting you. I said that into like water energy, the 5 of Cups energy. Yeah. And then the more you just kind of feel like, okay, you're off to something else or starting over to something else or you're abandoning something. I don't feel like you're a quitter though, because the Empress here, she never quits. And then you have the 2 of Wands, like these two people never quit. Like they'll rather find a solution before they quit. Maybe what they're doing is maybe they're trying to like flush you out, you know what I'm saying? By making stuff so complicated for you that you do quit or you get the notion to want to quit. But I just feel like that's not really you. Like you're not technically a quitter. But I do feel like you are hella frustrated and flustered with whatever the hell it is. But I feel like you're gonna find a resolution to your problem. The Hierophant is here, so that's usually like a teacher. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just me being honest. Don't be mad at me. I feel like you're rushing the knowledge of what you need to know. Libras like and I do that myself too. We have a tendency of wanting information so quickly that we'll skim through some shit just so we can hurry up and get the knowledge to get the fuck home so we can hurry up and apply it so we can get the fuck on. But I feel like whatever it is that you're learning, it's on a spiritual level and it's gonna take time for you to get it, which is what Libras never want to fucking hear because I fucking hate hearing that shit too. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like once you understand it, I feel like you have to understand Gemini. You either have to understand Gemini, Taurus, this is double Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Again, Capricorn. You could also have to understand Aries. Because I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like you mastered your chart and you're leaving. Sorry, y'all. I feel like you mastered your chart and you are leaving other signs out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but you need whatever sign that you left out or whatever sign you're leaving out. So I feel like that's the only difference. Yeah. It's almost like that sign is an illusion, but like it's a key piece to a puzzle of how you do something. I feel like it's like how you retain information or how you learn. Do that make sense? It's like, say for instance, if you have this energy, but you got Cancer, like Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. It says sending mine on PayPal to YouTube messing up. Oh, I expect like most of my technology to be off because people just be weird. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really don't really. I don't know. Y'all know how I am. I'm really honest when it comes to certain shit. Like I'm getting to a point now where it's like I damn near want to say fuck YouTube and fuck doing readings, but I also know I have a really large, you know what I'm saying, like community. But like I be getting tired of shit too. Shit, I feel like shit just be weird as fuck. Cause it be like, bitch, I'm not about to keep fighting for the same shit. Like, I'm not about to keep fighting for motherfuckers to support. I'm not about to keep fighting for motherfuckers fucking technology. I'm not about to keep fighting for fucking Cash App, fighting for fucking YouTube. It's like, what the fuck am I fighting for? It's like, I'm the type of bitch where if I fight too much, bitch, fuck you and fuck it. Like, it's like, take the shit, do what the fuck you need to do with it. But I also feel like, too, that's the ultimate test. God always says, like, you have to fight for certain things that you want. You have to fight for the things that you love. So it's like, okay, well, I'm going to try to stay in the game, but I'm not going to be fighting to give motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, real life changing information for free or fighting for bitches to be in the background ugly as fuck, okay? Or deal with people that just like I'm literally in like what people fail to understand is how you know that there are no really real readers in the world because everybody jump on this motherfucking app and they just want to pull fucking cards. But it's like your energy makes a difference in other people's lives. Like you have to. Like you motherfucker, they ain't come up with the idea for church for shit. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like church was never about teaching you about Jesus. It was about the motherfucking collection plate. They were using the law of reciprocity and ebb and flow to utilize and take energy from the people that were there for the little energy that they had because they were all low vibrational people. They draw the devil to the church and they made him pray and they made them pay. Do that make sense? It was for false prophets and for people that wanted to change their habits and change their ways. Thanks, Liz. Thanks, Aubrey. It was for them so they could, you know what I'm saying, feel like they could pay their way out of their spiritual divination. They can't do that, but they were going to do it. And then once we, as in Americans, got our hands on religion, we started just manipulating the fuck out of people when it came to, you know what I'm saying, like money in the church. The pastor got the caddy, the pastor got all of the stuff, he got the house near the church. Like, a church ain't a fucking business, it's a 501c3. It's not even supposed to accept gifts. Go look at the rules of a 501c3. I own several of the motherfuckers. Like, you can't accept money from a nonprofit like that. Not in that particular way anyway. So people giving money to a church is actually supposed to be in violation, but the government rules all church 501c3s. Look it up. The United States government owns all 501c3s that have to do with church or religion. And they audit the motherfuckers constantly. That's why pastors can't come in and intervene or intercept in gang violence. If you was a real pastor and you was going off of the word of God, you wouldn't be fucking worried about a bullet. You'll be in between the community. You be in the community. Y'all ain't never seen no motherfucking pastor stand on the corner of the most violent fucking place and ask God to change it. Cause he can't. Like, just shit, like that. It says, I'll send on Cash App, can't send on here. They on their pockets, been peeped it. Hell yeah, they worried about their motherfucking own money. And they can't. Like, a pastor get his ass smoked trying to fucking save a community. Like y'all gotta remember, the community that they saving is the community that's paying. Like, you can't save somebody's money maker. Like, certain areas in the world, they're money making areas. Grants, funding, all of that shit come from those areas. Like the Iraq. Like, why would you want to clean up the violence in Iraq when you can build programs and get $8-9 million from violent programs to stop the violence that they're creating? And if a pastor intervened in that, he'd be on his ass. You ain't never seen a governor, you've never seen a mayor, you've never seen a president talk about fucking eggs. You've never seen him talk about food prices. You've never seen him talk about shit. Communities came from the actual people within the community. Like, if motherfuckers stop playing with these people and stand on their own too, they'll cut the bullshit. They'll cut the bullshit. Imagine motherfuckers say they tired of all of this war shit and they all just stop going to work. If everybody in the world just didn't go to work. But ain't nobody gonna do that shit. Because people so fucking scary, they be like, oh, I have bills to pay. Nigga, you ain't gonna have no job in a minute. Maybe y'all haven't understood what the fuck y'all wonderful little person has done in this office, but if you know anything about history, if you know anything about resources, if you know anything about our allies, if you know anything about our enemies, there's certain enemies that we just don't fuck with. Remember I told y'all that. Like, Venezuela was one, Cyprus was another, North Cyprus. Like, those people have the most money. Venezuela owns the second largest pot of Bitcoin. So if they crash Bitcoin, because they just dump all their shit off or give it away for free, because they could just piss on everybody and do that, then our whole shit goes in the tank. Every piece of it. Like, it's just a lot that be going on, y'all. Hey, y'all. They passing that collection plate 3 times every sermon, peak the ritual. Hell yeah. Touching the plate. Look at what the plate is. It's not a plastic plate. It's not a silver plate. It's a gold plate. Anything that's gold that touches melanin is activated. Anything that yells, like yelling, it activates your spirit. It's a fact. Look it up. Like, people thinking that the pastor yelling is a sign of him being connected to God. Him yelling is a sign of shaking your spirit. Like, it rattles the fuck out of your spirit. Your spirit says to be quiet, to be peaceful, to be calm, to be low tone, to be less to speak. So when you arguing with a motherfucker, and you yelling at a motherfucker, and you going back and forth with a motherfucker, and you angry with a motherfucker, that bitch is on your spirit. He's not on your motherfucking energy no more. He's literally altering who the fuck you are internally. That's why, for me, all things Ash, for me, when I get frustrated with people, I cut their ass off. Cause I'm not about to be in this bitch looking like a battle rapper. Fuck. If the fucking veins in my neck is big and I gotta keep telling you some shit more than once, bitch, you are altered. There's something wrong with you. What the hell you want me to change if you don't know how to listen? Like, I feel like Libras get enough fucking hate to have to go around and like argue with another motherfucker all day. It's like, they already be concealing information and shit from us to the highest capacity that they can conceal it. Them motherfuckers would rather see you starve than to see you have something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, knowledge is there. Trust me, it's there. I've seen it. I've read it. I know who created it. I know who built it. I know how it's being maintained. I know all of that. Which is why I feel the way I feel about motherfuckers not supporting. Because it's like, hell no, motherfucker, I had to go long and far for this shit. And if I really charge what I should be charging, motherfuckers will never be able to afford it. But as a community, I feel like it's like, okay, this is who God is asking you to give it to, because it's a reason that you're here. But I don't do taking shit very well. I think I already told y'all that. Like, that's the type of person I am. Like, I don't like people that just take shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, life is life. It be fucked up. Money be fucked up. But I'm the type of motherfucker where I have multiple children and I've never not fucking had $5. Not one time in my life have I not ever had $5. So it's like, nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck if I gave my last five if I could guarantee that you could tell me what the fuck to do next and what God, and I could prove that God is talking through you. Hell yeah, I'm gonna do what God says. Why? Because I know He's a direct source. Like, I'm not dealing with no pastor. I'm sorry, I'm not dark or demented or the devil or no shit like that, but pastors, to me, they don't even know how to fight their own temptation. And remember, people of God are the first line of attack. So the people that you see on these apps, some of us, not all, we are, thanks Westside, we are the first line of fuckery. Do you have any idea how many bitches put spells on the people on this channel daily? Them hoes be working overtime. Now me, I don't give a fuck. I told y'all that. I've been to hell, okay? I've fought my way out of hell. I fought my way out of hellish thoughts. I fought my way out of bad relationships, demons, dating demons, fucking demons, and dealing with my own demons, drinking, like turning the fuck up. Everybody in my family is heathens to some capacity. It's like devil shit is what the fuck our bloodline consists of. It was me that realized that I wasn't the same as the people that I was around that allowed me to make better choices. So I didn't end my ass up in prison for the rest of my life, or I got out of relationships so I don't have to prove to a nigga that I ain't fucking soft, or that a bitch can't play with me, or that I want to deal with somebody weak ass son in his weird ass fucking ways, or some broke ass nigga. Excuse my language, because y'all know when I'm in Scorpio, I don't be knowing how to digress. But as I'm learning this stuff, I had to learn, okay, if God wants you to have it, He gonna see you through it. It ain't no way around it. If you're meant to do something, He's gonna keep putting people in front of you, even when you're exhausted. This might be for somebody that has a business. I had a company. I had that company for 10 years until I sold it, scaled it, where everybody just kept saying, like, bro, just get rid of the company, close the company down. I'm like, bro, no. Like, I'm building this bitch, and whether you don't see the vision in the motherfucker, that's on you. That don't have nothing to do with me. I kept building the company. 5 years in, everybody's like, man, you haven't made a fucking dollar. That's okay. I kept building the company. 7 years in, we fucking got the largest contract in the fucking, in history for our level of fucking work. It's like, you ain't gonna see the progress that you're putting in, and it's gonna look fucking stupid. And everybody, the devil's gonna send all type of motherfuckers to you to make you think that what you're doing is off, or what you're doing is not right, or why the fuck is it taking so long? It's because you don't have the necessary tools. I had to meet someone that God had to put in front of me in order for them to give me the knowledge. Now imagine if I hadn't been in that place at that time. How did I end up there? Got into it with a motherfucker, jumped on a fucking plane, got the fuck out of town, and landed myself in the same situation or the same place as that person. To stand there to talk to that person for 15 minutes to get the introduction from that person, and less than 15 minutes for the person that bought my shit today. Not today, but you know what I'm saying, in this time. It's like, we gotta stop second guessing what we do. Okay? Thanks, Ange. Thanks, Westside. I think I said that already. It's just one of those things where you're misusing one of your signs. I feel like you're, and not misusing like mistreating, because please don't get my words out of context. Misusing of something is like knowing that it's there and not doing right by it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you are in an energy of not using certain particular signs properly. So maybe it's Taurus, maybe it's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, maybe it's Virgo. But I feel like you are not using those. It says if you can't donate on here, check the pinned comment. I think I pinned it, right? Yeah. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. Support, support. Donate, donate. I don't know how many people is on here because I can't see it, but I just asked for y'all to like it, support, support, donate, donate. I'm gonna say it's the earth sign. It's either earth, fire, or water. that you're misusing. That's what I'm gonna say. And I feel like the second you figure out how to do something with that, um, I feel like the better you progress. You could have Aquarius in your chart or Virgo. It could also be Taurus. Maybe you don't know how to deal with Aquarius, or maybe you don't know how to deal with Virgo. People have a tendency of not knowing what to do with Virgo energy. They feel like Virgo is only just a boss. Virgo is not only just a boss. I have a Virgo Venus. I don't know if people know that about me, but like, you don't just fuck around with Virgo. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like Virgo has to have like particular shit. Like, imagine you being a Virgo moon, rising, North Node, or Venus, and you don't feed your God. You don't provide to your God. Like, Virgo, anything is a God. Like, you have a God within you. That's a fact. It's all about where Virgo is located within your chart. It's like God ain't never satisfied with nobody. That's why he's by himself. I hope this is making sense. So if he's always by himself, then that means you got to be patient with the people that are there because they don't have the knowledge that you have. It's like you gonna meet motherfuckers and people just gonna appear to be slow. I think that showed up in Everything Empress. Yeah, y'all reading this on Everything Empress. It was like, so what the fuck are you saying? It was like everything that somebody was saying, it was like y'all didn't understand their language. It was like they were speaking a different language. And a lot of that come from the fact that you're not from this dimension. Like, God ain't from now. Like, the average person that was connected to God, the average people that was connected to God, they're all dead. Like, slavery was 400 years ago. You don't know nobody from 400 years ago. You know the kids of the kids of the kids that dealt with or seen or got the knowledge or passed the knowledge down from slavery, but everything else has been wiped the fuck out. So you're going off of conspiracy or theory. Well, Virgos, you're not going off of conspiracy or theory, you're going off of Akashic records. You don't have to prove it. You know it. It's a reason you know it. I hope that makes sense. Like, it says, I don't know how to be around people. You must got Virgo in your chart too. Because Virgos, like, they don't know how. They do awkward shit. And a lot of times the reason they're doing awkward shit is because they're uncomfortable. And that's because they don't know how to maintain God-like energy. Like, when I walk into a room, I expect a lot of shit. Like, I expect people to look. I expect people to stare. I expect niggas to do the most. I expect bitches to do the most. But, like, I'm going to go into a room confidently. I'm going to go in. I'm going to speak. I might not touch nobody because I don't like shaking hands and shit like that because I feel like that's a transfer of energy. But, like, I literally go in as if I'm the only motherfucker in the room with whatever capability or reason that I'm there, which almost always is the case because I'm the only person within our nation that I know of that has the shit that I have. Not so much as, like, my gift, but as well as business acumen and different, you know what I'm saying, things that I've accomplished. Like, I literally have the notoriety of the first. So I definitely feel like you not wanting to be around people is common. It's also common for Libra because they're not too far from Virgo. But you still got to go in and do what the fuck and pop your shit. Because, like, that's how the devil works. Like, he worked by keeping you shielded. And he works by keeping you concealed. He worked by keeping you in the four walls. That's how he manipulates Virgo. He make Virgo and Tauruses, like, the anxiety groups. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they go out, they got to force themselves out. But once they out, they have a good fucking time. But Virgo, like, they're not as unimpulsive, whatever the word is, as Taurus. Like, because Taurus will make an unimpulsive decision. They'll be like, I don't give a fuck, I'm going to go. But Virgo will be like, nah, I'm going to stay at home. It says, see, I said you're famous. See, I don't feel like I'm famous. I just feel like I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm smart. I don't feel like I'm famous, though, because I don't want to be famous. I feel like I met a lot of people with notoriety, and I feel like they're weird. I really do. Like, I just can't kick it with motherfuckers. I don't know. Again, that could be Virgo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna say what up though. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Like, that's literally me. Like, I'm in a meeting almost always for 20 to 30 minutes, unless motherfuckers trying to move quick and close right then. I was like that back in the day. Like when I was on bullshit. Like I had hella paranoia, which is why I always tell people like the streets ain't for shit. Niggas that's in the streets right now, they are fucking slow. Like they're hella slow. They're like literally they just took too many perks. There's too much shit going on in their brain because there's no reason for a motherfucker to want to be in the streets no more. The streets is dead. Like, or you gonna die in them. Like that's just how it works. Like, but if you are really a god, you can feel death coming. You can feel death luring. You know when death is near. Like it's a level of paranoia that you get that a motherfucker can't fucking calm. Liquor, sex, drugs will never fucking calm the pain of knowing that your motherfucker out thinking about you in a hellish way. And only real niggas know what the fuck I'm talking about with that shit. So with that being said, it's like you should feel weird going into a fucking room because you're going into a room full of your fucking ops. Now you might not be on no street shit, but you have the same energy as some street shit. You can feel a motherfucker not liking you. That's why when y'all go to work every day, you like, oh, here come this bitch. Or her bald headed ass. And she come over there wig sideways, looking a hot ass mess, looking like fucking the Muffet family. It's like, okay, she looking fucking crazy with them bangs because you know the bitch don't like you. Don't nobody piss me off than the bitch that talk close. I remember I had a bitch try to talk to me and bent down and say some shit in my ear. I stood up on that bitch so quick. She had to be like 5'2". I stood up on her ass quick as hell, like, hey man, like, we ain't doing that bullshit, bro. She told, oh no, I just didn't want to yell it out. No, bitch, then email me. Fuck is you doing? Like, why is you so fucking close anyway? Back the fuck up. Like, motherfuckers be thinking I'm crazy, but it be like, no, bitch, you gotta teach a motherfucker how to treat you. It's like, nigga, ain't no motherfucking job in the world cosign enough for a bitch to be weird at your shit. Like, fuck that money, nigga. What about your internalization? Like, what about your mood? What about your internal spirit, your internal guides? Like, imagine you got nothing but gangsters for spirit guides, nothing but gangsters for motherfucking ancestors, and you out here, you know what I'm saying? On some, I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up type shit. Like, hell yeah, you gonna have anxiety every time you see that bitch, because everything in your ass roaring to slap the shit out of that hoe or that nigga. Like, so you gotta find a level of assertion and dominance. Like Libras are supposed to be dominant. Taurus is supposed to be dominant. Motherfucker, like it's like a bull. Motherfucker, like them bitches ain't. I tell you one thing about Taurus. Like I tell you one thing about Taurus. You ain't gonna be in that motherfucker waving that motherfucker red flag in that goddamn bullpit playing around with that motherfucker. I bet you one thing, them bitches don't hold that fucking red flag and just stand behind that motherfucker. Hey, you come here, Jose, and you stand here and hold this red flag. Hell no, them bitches be hauling ass. You be seeing them little fucking Mexican boots kick booty and be running all over fucking dirt. You ain't never seen their ass stand the fuck still. Why? Because that bull will knock their ass about fucking 40 feet high in the ground. And you know what's even more crazy? They don't play with that motherfucker. You want to know why? Because they know they can't tame that motherfucker. You ain't never seen a bull sit, nigga. Not one time. You ain't never seen somebody say, sit, and that bull sit on his ass. It just look like a fucking poodle or a pit bull, nigga. That bitch will run right through your ass. He gonna run through your rib cage, run through your stomach lining. He gonna run through your motherfucking left or right fucking lung, and he's gonna run through your goddamn spleen. And them people know that shit. And that's why they be running. Now imagine you being a Taurus and you don't use that type of energy. Because I feel like who I'm talking to, your ass got Taurus in your chart. Or you got fucking Virgo in your chart. Like, I might be talking to a Cancer. Somebody can have like Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, and your ass out here thinking like, well, I don't know, I have Cancer in my chart and I thought that we're supposed to be emotional. Motherfucker, do you know why Cancers cry? Do you know why Cancers are emotional? Because the other side of fear is like fucking a thunderstorm. It's like Cancers ain't soft by far. I know a lot of Cancers. I know a Cancer right now. 2 of them motherfuckers. I know one female that'll knock your shit off if you fuck around with her ass. And I know a nigga that motherfucker can load a fucking weapon with his fucking eyes closed, hit that bitch on the side of his head and smoke your ass no matter where the fuck you playing or where the fuck you at. Like, And then a nigga cry in like 15 minutes talking about he's just so tired of the pressure. Like, I'm seeing 222. It's like cancers ain't soft, nigga. They just don't know how to register their emotions. That was their curse. The curse of Cancer is the illusion of them not knowing who the fuck they are. The curse of Libra is the curse of being alone. The curse of goddamn Taurus is the fucking curse of indecisive and confusion. What the fuck you think a flag is for a goddamn bull? It's like, oh, it's over here. Oh, no, it's over there. Oh, no, he's over here. I'm going to chase him over here. No, I'm going to go back over there. Why you keep moving? Fuck it. Like, yeah. Libra is, well, I'm going to sit here until my love comes and find me. Well, bitch, now you're 95. Congratulations. Where the fuck is your love? You got to get your ass up out of your fucking chair. Like, yeah, they going to bring you the money. You know the money coming. They going to drop that bitch at your feet. But what you want ain't just the money. The shit that you want, you know you got to go get. You have to find it. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to let it go. I had a homegirl. She just met somebody on the internet. And she was like, I'm just going to pick up dating because, like, she was in a situation, yada, yada. She's like, I want to date. Okay, boom. So she goes on a dating app. I think it was Tinder or some shit. And she, like, meets this guy. And the nigga show up. Remember from fucking How High, and the dude showed up and he was like, the thing, it was in between his eyes. And it was like, she was like, it's the skin mark of Buddha. Remember that shit? And, like, this nigga showed up with wicks and, like, a fat-ass back and a big-ass stomach. And it was like, bitch, you don't even look like this. I mean, like, but you have, like, excessive hair. Like, your hairline goes, like, into the middle of your forehead. It's like they can't even establish the hairline because of how oddly shaped your head is. But then he had, like, wigs and shit. Not dreadlocks, wigs. And so the motherfucker just kept talking about, like, godly shit. But, like, the nigga was wearing all black. And he's like, oh, God says you're not supposed to eat this, and you're not supposed to eat that, and you're not supposed to do this, and you're not supposed to do that, and you're not supposed to go here, you're not supposed to get there. It's like, nigga, do you know that God walked the fuck around and window shopped? This nigga window shopped for like 6 months. This nigga walked through a whole village by himself. The disciples came along because they seen this nigga walking and wanted to know why the fuck he was walking alone. Because he had to be strong enough to want to do it alone. So they wanted to come around and be cool. The first disciple was Capricorn. Google it. That motherfucker was cool. They walking and the nigga was like, all right, well, here come Aries. Oh, no, I don't want that nigga being cool with you. Nigga, you my friend first, yada, yada. Which is why I say motherfucking God is a Libra. I've always said that. They say he's a Capricorn. I say that's a lie. Because Libras always get those type of people. Always. If you look at the Egyptian table, you see God, you see Leo, and then you see Libra. But Leos lie all the fucking time. I don't feel like Leo was ever in that motherfucker. I just feel like they had to place themselves there. That's how I feel. I feel like the first motherfucking line was Libra. That's how I feel. Go look up the Egyptian periodic or Egyptian table. If you know anything about Leos, hell yeah, they ass gonna put themselves first. And I was the first one to meet God, nigga. That was my homeboy. Hell yeah, they gonna lie. Them niggas lie for nothing. I've never seen a Leo tell the truth first. You literally have to sort through the lie with the motherfuckers. Any fire sign, really. You're like, bro. Now what the fuck happened again? That's my favorite word when I'm talking to fire signs. What the fuck happened again? All right, what happened? Okay, so wait, what happened after that? All right, nigga. Like that's what I always say, nigga. All right, nigga. It's like, what the fuck are you? I'm only saying this because I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you gotta do something alone. You're holding out one sign, and you need to make sure that you tap into it. I feel like it's Cancer or Capricorn. I really do. If it's not Cancer or Capricorn, then it's definitely Taurus or Virgo. How do you know this is you? You got a whole bunch of Pisces motherfuckers on your ass. And they not Pisces. They actually Capricorns, probably. Or you probably got like a whole bunch of Capricorns on your ass. Or they got like heavy Capricorn placements. But Cap is definitely very relevant here. Give me the remainder of these here. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. Support. Donate. Oh, another way to know this is you is because you just got like a whole bunch of people just, I don't know. I don't think you care though, because you got like the fucking Two of Pentacles. You like, nigga, do as you so please. It's like, who gives a fuck? I just feel like people are weird, and there's like no way to unweird they asses. So you just gotta stare at them because what do they want? Somebody could be an aqua moon. I keep saying that. You could be Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, or Venus, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus. Yeah. I feel like I feel like you have so many enemies and you don't even fucking know it. Like I already like for me, like I don't give a shit about this type of stuff. Like I just don't want people talking to me. Do y'all remember the one time that I was booking readings and I had the opportunity to do readings like live with two people? Like it's people on this app, swear, where they have phone numbers and shit, and they'll like let people call them and they'll like book readings through those people. Do that make sense? It's like I'm not one of them motherfuckers. Like I don't know what people think they are, but like them niggas took God the fuck out. Like, do you understand that God is not here anymore? That nigga here is spirit. And he's God. Like that nigga had to do a better job at moving meticulously. God fucked up because he was too trusting. And that's why he came back and said in his afterlife, like, trust no man or trust no woman that was even built under him. Like, he basically said he don't trust his own fucking kids. So imagine having this app and you on this bitch just taking anybody. Because I feel like somebody's about to try to pick up cards. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's nothing wrong with it if you feel like you have that gift. But like, don't be out here thinking that your ass is invincible or no shit. And like, if you pulling cards on yourself, even though it's just your energy, why the hell you won't feel like all of the shit that's around you and poking at you and you know what I'm saying? Like previous people that you've communicated with and shit, why you don't feel like those energies still are not being rustled up, you know what I'm saying? And you just not doing shit about them. Like, does that make sense? Or am I making sense at all, y'all? It could be me. It could be me. But it's one of them things, like, if you gonna pull cards on yourself, nigga, you need to have the same protection like you pulling cards on a fucking stranger. Because the people that you was dating, you don't know them no more. The people you was cool with, you don't know them. Obviously, otherwise you'd have been still cool with them. So what the hell are you pulling the cards for? If you pulling the cards for your day, you can't pull the cards on how your day look. You can't pull the cards on a decision that you need to make. These are all the laws, and I keep saying this shit. This is why people be letting y'all just do shit. They be like, yo, I'm just gonna let their ass do that shit because it's the right thing to do. They want to do it, like, have at it, niggas. In fact, take two. It's like, that's not how it go. Like, you are the decision maker. There is no such thing as indecision if you are a hierarchy. You are making the sole decision. Cut their head off or not. That's what the fuck they have to do. You want me to cut his head off? No, I'm not cutting his head off. What do you want me to do? 1 second, I have to think about it. Cut his head off. Okay, got it. She said cut his head off. You're like, no, wait. He's done. His ass is cooked. Like, me? Oh, baby. Yeah, get Shorty the fuck out of here. What'd he do? I probably don't even know what the fuck he did. Oh, he stole a kitten. Oh, shit. Well, you should have told me that shit beforehand. The fuck? If it was just a little bit of pussy, okay, I would have just like, all right, he shouldn't have took that shit. But too late now. Fuck, I'm more like to say yes to getting rid of a motherfucker than not. Like, why y'all think these people? Listen, why y'all think these people don't care about bombing shit? You don't think? You don't think? You don't think if these people had souls? They'd be like, oh, no, we can't do that. There's babies over there. You ain't never in your life heard no motherfucker say that shit. You ain't never even heard nobody in authority mention anything about families or children. These niggas would rather drop a bomb than release them files. They like, you know what? Blow it all up. Press the button. These niggas playing notorious big. Notorious big. That's what the fuck they doing. They're playing notorious big. Ha, sicker than your average. Are you okay, bitch? Like, what are y'all trying to be here? That's what the fuck we gotta figure out. All right, y'all. I'm coming back in with another one. Thanks.